Sukkot. What a beautiful day. And we are getting ready to hopefully experience God in a way that we usually don't experience Him too much of the year. Outside, in a temporary place. It's for some people uncomfortable, for some people not. But either way, two different thoughts kind of came to my mind as I was thinking about this. Number one, I'm reading recently in a book called Jewish Meditation by Aryeh Kaplan, and he's talking about experiencing God, those who have and those who haven't, and love, those who have experienced love and those who haven't. And with love, he says, if somebody's experienced love, then when someone else talks about love, they will understand them in a very deep felt way. Deep in their souls, they'll understand that, be like, yes, I know that loving feeling that I have had with someone else. So when someone else speaks about it and they talk about it, then they're understanding it and feeling it as well. He says the same thing is true when it comes to experience with God. There are those who have experienced God in some way. They've experienced Him in their life. They've felt Him in their life. And so when somebody else talks about the experiencing of God in their relationship, so then they register it. It's more than just cognitive. It's definitely in the heart. It's felt in their bodies as well, this experience that they've had with God. But he says those who have not experienced love, and those who have not experienced God, when somebody talks about love or when somebody talks about God, they will talk about, yeah, I kind of get what that's supposed to be. Cognitively, yeah, like there's warm feelings, there's, connection. Yeah, I kind of feel that a little bit, but they don't really fully get it. So Sukkot is this beautiful time or a possibility, another engagement, another invitation to experience God in a very different way. We're out in this temporary dwelling. This is a reminder of the Midbar, when we were in the Midbar, coming out of Mitzrayim, where God was just taking care of us. But it wasn't the, permanent dwelling that was taking care of us. It wasn't this big house that we had that we found all the security in. No, it was this temporary thing where there's question, are you going to take care of me? Are you not? What's our relationship? What's our connection? There was an experience of God. And so it's a beautiful time, I think, to beg for experience. God, let me experience you. Let me connect with you in a way that I've never done before, so that I can feel you, so that it becomes more than an intellectual experience of God, but that it becomes a felt sense in a relationship and a connection with God. So now I want to tell you a story about somebody who did have that. So I'm reading a book by Nachum Seltzer called The Ribnitzer Rebbe, a holy tzaddik, lived, not so long ago. And so somebody came to him, and it was Sukkot time. He's out in the sukkah, and it's pouring rain, like a thunderstorm. And they said, Rebbe, come inside, because he looked like he was just peaceful. They're like, come inside, get out of the rain. And he looks at them and he says, you can only come out of the sukkah if you are uncomfortable, if you're suffering. And they said, Rebbe, how can you not be suffering? Look at what's coming out outside. He said, I can't imagine calling myself suffering in the sukkah. I'm here with Hashem. Like what? How could I be suffering? And he turned around, closed his eyes, and just continued to enjoy his time and space in the sukkah. I thought this was just a beautiful expression of relationship. I don't know if you've ever been in a difficult position with anybody that you really cared about, but the condition may have been hard, but your experience just being with that individual was comforting. Just being with that individual was good. And so I'm hoping that this year, Sukkot can be something different for you, an experiential connection with God, where regardless of what takes place in the sukkah, you can just be connected and in that good place, experientially with God, more than cognitively, more than just an intellectual experience, but a real connection. And in the same way that you have that connection, hopefully you will also feel His love deeply within your heart. Sending a lot of blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Sukkot, and I wish you take care of yourselves and take care of others.